I got my Texas hat on this time, so I'm going to make some noise today. Russell, you commented and said it's hard to save money, but not impossible. Just try a little bit. Like I said, if you have a fixed income, all you do, take $5 out of it each week. Okay? Once you have enough to start the minimum for a savings account, put it into that savings account and allow it to keep building. If you let it sit for a couple years, you'll actually keep putting money into it, you'll have some money saved up for the future. And that's what you want to do. Now, with that being said, all it takes is just trying. And a lot of people just don't want to do that. You know, they want to live whatever lifestyle that they've got and don't want to get out of it. It's a cycle of debt. And some people have it, and it's not their fault. I understand that. But there's a lot of them that do have that, and they just keep doing it because they keep doing the same mistakes that they did before. I've done similar mistakes, but I learned from them, and I found other ways to get around it. One of the things I do now is part of my check automatically goes to my savings account, each check. I have another thing out there. I have a small investment account. I'm not going to say who it's through because I don't completely support them, because I don't want this to turn into a financial advice show. I'm not a financial advisor. I can tell you what has worked for me, but I can't tell you anything else. And I don't want someone to go, well, he told me to do this and it didn't work. That's not me. If you're wondering why this is shaking, an apple a day means a lot of forklifts going in and out of a truck in Washington. So that's where we're at. Also, why is the state of Oregon and Washington burning down right now? There's so much smoke in the air. I think I was at a barbecue in Texas. They also had to close down Interstate 84 because of wildfires. And the highway on the Washington side of the river was also closed to truck traffic. No idea why, but that would have made things easier. And let's see, we're also picking up cherries next. But I mean, all it takes is just a little bit to start. Now, as far as that goes, somebody was talking about waiting for the NHL season to start. Yeah, I like hockey too, but I also like football. So, and nothing beats a hockey game live. I'm sorry, you cannot replicate it on TV. Football, at least you can, and at least to me, I mean, you can see better angles there on TV than you can live. The fan experience is better when you're at the stadium, as long as you're winning. If you're not winning, it's not as fun. So, if you want to run, I keep checking over there. There's a red light that I have to look at to make sure whether I'm still supposed to be here or if I have to walk in and get the paperwork. Took one more of my power chocolates. They're called Drive Energy, and I gotta tell you, they work. Some other people have said the same. If you don't have caffeine problems, try one once. You can find them usually at Pilot or Flying J. I don't know where else you could find them. I think you can find them on Amazon or on their own site, but I don't know where you can find just one of them for $1. So comparatively to like 5-Hour Energy or an energy drink, bar none, is the best I've found. Also, laughing at a couple things I have. Arizona tea. I like the product. I like them, and it's called Arizona Tea Company or Arizona Beverage, something like that. But here's the problem. It's made in Woodbury, New York. All right. Just like Texas Pete hot sauce is made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the son that they said they named it after for that one, his name isn't even Pete. It's a nickname, they said. Why not just call it what it is? New York tea. instead of Arizona. I don't know why Arizona is the thing. Texas Pete. Well, Texas sort of is hot sauce, but I'm sure you can find out some way to call it Carolina Heat, especially now since there's a Carolina Reaper. For those of you that are not into peppers, that's incredibly hot. In fact, I think it's still the #1 in the world. Tell me whether I'm right or not in the comments on YouTube. Also, come on, you assholes. I'm trying to get some of you fuckers to actually subscribe to this and actually watch this more and share it with others. I hate this freaking camera I've got. I'm using my phone and it sucks. It doesn't give the best resolution, and I'm using a cheap $15 microphone to try and come up with better content. I've got this in HD. I'm doing all I can. So come on, fuckers. Go on to Patreon or something. Help me grow this thing. I can't even monetize these things until it hits 10,000 page views for my page. So help me out there. Get on the case. Get off your ass and just watch a video. It doesn't take that long, does it? So in other words, also, yes, foxes do roll acid. And a steak can go anywhere from rare to medium rare. Any more than that, and you're destroying it. Thank you. That's all I've got.